Jain friends. So friends, as we are going to give, you are going to give your test on 23rd of June, right? And for that test I have sent you few assignment which belongs to your 1 marks question. Just see, it was the multiple choice questions, worksheet number 1, class 9th, chapter 5, and your name of the chapter 5 is Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. So students, in this the first question is given, the number of dimensions of a solid has. So dear friends, as in the explanation we had explained you that how many dimensions of a solid has. So a solid has 3 dimensions, length, breadth and height, right? Okay. Your second question is the number of dimensions a surface has. So a surface, dear students, if you have read the theory part of this chapter carefully, so you got and you can give the answer of these questions very easily. The dimension of surface is 2. Why? Because in the surface there is only length and breadth. That's why the dimension, number of dimensions of a surface has 2, right? Okay. Now the third question is the number of dimensions a point has. So a point has no dimension, you can say 0 dimension, because it doesn't have the length as well as breadth, right friends? Okay, just see the question number 4. The 3 steps from solid to points are. The 3 steps from solid to points are, and every question is given in the theory part of your textbook. So here are few options are given: solid, surface, line, points, solid, line, surface, points, line, points, surface, solid, lines, surface, points and solids. So in this the 3 steps from solids to point is your A option is right: solids, surfaces, lines and points. Means a solid has 3 dimensions, a surface has 2 dimensions, a line has 1 dimension and a point has no dimension, 0 dimension you have. Okay. Now let's see the question number 5. Euclid's division his famous treatise the elements into this chapter. In how many chapters it is divided? So if you have read the theory part of your textbook carefully, so you will get there is 13 chapters. Means Euclid's division treatise in 13 chapters, right friends? Okay, see the question number 6. In 6th it is given the total number of proposition in the elements are. As you know that students, the proposition is also known as theorems. So the total number of proposition in the elements are 465. Not 460, not 30, not 55. So which option is right? 465. So dear students, learn these questions very careful so you can attempt the question paper comfortably and easily. Now see the question number 7. Boundaries of a solids are. So boundaries of a solids are surfaces, curves, lines and points. So boundaries of a solids are surfaces, right? Now boundaries of surfaces are curved line. Boundaries of surfaces are curves. B option is the right one, right friends? See the question number 9. A pyramid is a solid figure the base of which is. Means what is the shape of base of pyramid is. So pyramid only a triangle, A option, B option only a square, C option only a rectangle and D option any polygon. So the answer of this question will be any polygon. Means the base of the A pyramid is a solid figure whose base is any of the polygon. Right friends? Okay. Now see the question number 10. In question 10, it is given, in Indus Valley civilization about 300 BC, the bricks used for construction work were having dimensions in the ratio. First option, A option is given 1:3:4. So B option 4:2:1. C option 4:4:1. And D option 4:3:2. So which option is right, dear students? B option is right. 4:2:1 was the dimension of the bricks used there in Indus Valley civilization. Right? Okay. Next question is question number 11. The side faces of a pyramid are, means for a pyramid, what is the measure of sides? So the measure of sides are triangle in the, so the faces of pyramids are in the shape of triangular. Right students? Okay, let's see the question number 12. Thales belongs to the country, means from which country Thales belongs. So Thales belong with the country Greece. As in this there were so many countries are given, Babylonia, Egypt and Rome, but Thales belongs to the Greece country. Right friends? So let us move on the next worksheet, second worksheet of the same chapter, Introduction to Euclid's Geometry. In this the first question is given, Pythagoras was a student of. So Pythagoras was a student of Thales. Right? They are Thales, Euclid, both A and B, and Archimedes. So, but Pythagoras was a student of Thales. Okay. Now Euclid's belongs to which country? So Euclid's belongs to the Greece country, not Babylonia, not Egypt and not Rome. So from which country he belongs? He belongs to the Greece. Okay. Now question number 3 is given. It is known that x plus y is equals to 10. Right? This is the equation given. Means the relation between x and y is, means the sum of x and y is equals to 10. Then if you add z to both sides of this equation, then this equation becomes x plus y plus z is equals to 10 plus z. The Euclid's axiom that illustrates this statement is, so means which axiom belongs to this question? What? If x plus y is equals to 10, then x plus y plus z is equals to 10 plus z, means you are adding z to both sides of this equation. So which axioms for this statement is true? This we have to tell. So axiom number 1, axiom 2, axiom 3 and axiom 4. As axiom second, its answer will be axiom second, B option. Why? Because axiom second says that if equals are added to equals, then wholes are also equal. So z is added, z is equal quantity, z is added to both sides. If equals are added to equals, as x plus y is equals to z was equal, then z is added to both sides, then wholes are also equal. Right? Okay friends, so let's move on the question number 4. Just see what is given in this 4. In ancient India, the shapes of ultras used for household rituals were, so there are options: squares and circles, triangles and rectangles, trapeziums and pyramids, rectangles and squares. So students, which option is right in this? In this, A option is right. In ancient India, the shapes of ultras used for household rituals are squares and circulars. These two shapes were used. Right friends? Okay. So the number of interwoven isosceles triangles in Sri Yantras in Atharvaveda is, so how many interwoven isosceles triangles are used? There 7, 8, 9 and 11 is given. So 9 interwoven isosceles triangles were used in Sri Yantra, which was there in Atharvaveda, right? Okay. Now just see the question number 6, students. Greeks emphasized on inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning, both A and B, means inductive as well as deductive, and D option is practical use of symmetry. So which option is right? Deductive reasoning they are using. So Greeks emphasized on deductive reasoning. Okay, see the question number 7. In this 7 it is given. So dear students, are you getting the meaning? If you are searching these answers there in your textbook, you will get answers of all the questions easily. Question number 7. In ancient India, ultras with combination of shapes like rectangles, triangles and trapezium were used for. Options are public worship, household rituals, both A and B, and none of them. So they were used for public worship. A option is right of this question, right friends? So you just keep learning the answer of these questions so that you can attempt these questions in your question paper. See the question number 8. Which of the following needs a proof? Options are given: theorem, axiom, definitions and postulates. So dear students, we have discussed all theorem, axiom, definition and postulates. So which of the following needs a proof? So your answer must be theorem, because theorem we are proving. Theorem needs a proof. Axiom is universal truth. Definitions is giving to definitions. Postulates is also equivalent to axioms. Okay, see the question number 9. So the answer of this needs a proof. Theorem needs a proof. Just see the question number 8. Which of the following needs a proof? This is done. Question number 9. Sorry. Two distinct lines cannot have more than blank points in common. 1, 2, 3 and infinite. So what is given? You have two distinct lines and they cannot have more than one point in common. So means if they are intersecting, so they have to intersect only and only at one point, because in the postulate number 1 it is given that postulate number 1 says that a line can be drawn from any one point to any other points. Means from 2 points we can draw only one and only one line segment, right? So here given two lines intersect at only one point in common, right? See the question number 10. A blank may be drawn from any one point to another point. देखो अभी आ गया वो क्वेश्चन कि what is to be drawn from any one point to another point. So a straight line, options are solid, plane surface, a straight line and none of these. So your answer is a straight line may be drawn from one point to another point from the postulate number 1. And this was two distinct lines have more than one point in common. So your A option is right. So dear students, I hope you understood these questions and learn it to attempt easily there in your question paper, right? So best of luck for your test.